Hey, what is up, guys? So today I'm bringing you a video about Warzone Turbo and my thoughts on it. And if you looked at the title, you can tell I have a very particular view on the game type. Overall, I found it very enjoyable, but I'll get into that later in the video. Before we get started, just want to tell you guys I'm feeling a bit under the weather. That's why you can hear that I'm a little sick, stuff like that. I'll be coughing throughout the video. So please just whatever, everyone gets sick. And then also, shout out to Tech Savvy Gaming. He hooked me up with some really good editing software. So I'll leave his channel link in the description. Please, please, please sub to him. Great guy. But now let's get into the video. So in the background is just some Warzone Turbo gameplay. Nothing special. I just decided to throw something back there. So, my thoughts on Warzone Turbo. I was very excited for when it was coming back. I enjoyed it the first time it was around last year. But now that I'm realizing it, now that microtransactions are a huge thing and a huge debate in the Halo community, I have picked up this particular view on Warzone Turbo. Oh, okay. Let me just catch my breath. Looking into the game type, a lot of people can agree that it is a wreck. It takes your wrecks away fast. I mean, how often can you wreck level, high level wrecks, level 9, level 8 wrecks repeatedly without having to wait long periods of time between wrecking them? This is what Warzone Turbo allows you to do. So I'll give you an example. We'll start off with, let's say you have 10 Nornfings. You jump into a game, you wreck a Nornfing right away, maybe an invis with it, and you die. You get a couple kills and die. Oh man, I got a couple kills. Let me try again. Just one more. So you go, get another one, get a few more kills, maybe even do it a little better, and you're like, okay, I'm starting to pick it up. So once you die, you get another one, and next thing you know, you're down to 2-1. Like, after a few games, you'll be done with your Nornfings, and you're sitting there like, oh, I don't really want to play this game type if I have no powerful weapons. And that's where the microtransactions come in. On the Xbox store, if you go there, you can buy rec packs. You can buy all the rec packs from Mythic, from the month of Mythic, including Nornfings and Taurus the Gavel. So people may go there and buy a few more Nornfings, or they'll take a more risky path. They'll buy rec packs they'll start off using their rec points that they earn from the Warzone Turbo games, but once they run out of those and they don't get anything decent, they'll want to buy more. Obviously, this is not everyone, but people who want an advantage, especially newer players who don't have the higher level recs that other players have, they'll want an advantage. So maybe they'll start buying rec packs. Spend just one. Let me just buy one, and next thing you know, you don't get anything good, so you have just one more, and that you could lose a lot of money from that. And that Warzone Turbo is debated if it's a pay-to-win game type, and just Warzone in general is the same exact thing, pay-to-win, in the sense that the people who spend more money have a better chance of succeeding and winning more gunfights, more games. So I'm just gonna bring you over to Reddit, and this is just a little talk that everyone's having. I'm just gonna bring you to a particular section of the Reddit. I'll just the Reddit title is there is something wrong with Warzone right now. And as you go down and you look and you read these comments, you'll see a lot of similar debates over just Warzone in general, as well as microtransactions and stuff like that. So I'll leave the link to this Reddit in the description below. But let me look at this. This user said, Warzone Turbo, last time it was available, was a perfect example of how wrecks are pay to win. He generally says that he uses vehicles as an example, saying that a vehicle-only rec pack available for something like $7 or 80,000 rec points. Every single game was one team slaughtering the other team in 20 minutes in an almost entire vehicle combat. My example was Nornfangs, but vehicles are the same way. You can buy vehicle-specific rec packs or just normal rec packs and hope to get better vehicles. So this is what 343. This is obviously my opinion, but I strongly believe in this, that this was their idea behind Warzone Turbo. They want more money. I don't blame them. Obviously, you want your game to produce as much money as possible, as you have spent a ton of money on the game. But let's just look back to when microtransactions first came out. In the first week alone, 343 released how much money they made in that first week from microtransactions. And that number was pretty large. $500,000 to be exact. Well, roughly, not exact. Now that's absurd. Like, in a week, that's how much money they made. And obviously, after that week, they still made money from it, but it slowly died down. So they needed a new way to produce income, as the game itself, less people were buying it, so they needed more money. So that's when they decided to come out with new HCS skins and team skins and emblems and packs for that, and those did very well as well. Many people bought them. I know a lot of YouTubers, Proximity and such, have all those skins. But, I mean, that's normal. People see a cool skin and they want it, and the only way they could have gotten it is through microtransactions. Spending, I believe it was $10 on a pack. Or, yeah, maybe it was not. Yeah, it was $10. But something they also do, and after that event ended, they wanted another idea, which then came with the Month of Mythic. Month of Mythic also produced a ton of money because people see a pack that guarantees you, 10 Nornfangs. And at the time, the Nornfang pretty much still is one of the most popular weapons in Warzone, if not the most popular, for people who want to use it. So when people see that, they want to buy that pack. And that leads to people who spend money on that pack have a higher advantage because they have more Nornfangs to wreck than, say, someone who did not spend money on that pack, a beginner. So Warzone, in a sense, I'm not saying Warzone is definitely 100% pay to win. I do just fine. I don't spend money on the game. I'm saying, but obviously there is a slight advantage. Now let's go back to Warzone Turbo. If you add this all up, the wanting for Rex and Warzone Turbo taking away a lot of Rex, they seem to correlate pretty similarly, or connectedly. I don't know what the word is, but that is, they're too close together, and I don't find that coincidence. 343 wanted to find a way for people to lose their Rex very quickly without physically taking them away, and that is where Warzone Turbo came in. Someone came up with this idea, a great idea. I mean, I can't tell you how many people love this game type, me included. I love it. It's a lot of fun, but after playing a couple games, I realized I'm losing a ton of Rex points, Rex, sorry, because I'm going against people with also very good Rex. So I'll get a couple kills, but then I'll also die, and then I'll want to, keep spending stuff, because if I don't, I will get even more destroyed. I won't be able to kill anyone, because people are running around with Tardos' Gavels, and I'm sitting there with a DMR. It's unfair if you do not wreck these Rex. Your team will get absolutely annihilated. So that is why people wreck Rex, higher level Rex in this game type, because they know the enemy is doing that. And that leads to, like I said before, loss of Rex, and later, having none of those Rex that you need to succeed in this game type. And people want to keep playing it because they know it's not going to be around forever. It's around for a short period of time, so that's why people are going to keep playing it. Tons of YouTubers have just jumped onto this opportunity to make videos. I mean, I can't name a few. I know Eagle Precursor. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he's normally an infection guy, but he jumps into Warzone Turbo because it's out and he knows it's not going to be around for a long time. So that's the same thing with ordinary players. They know that this game type is going to leave soon, and that sucks. So people want to spend as much time as possible on this game type, just because if they don't, they won't be able to play it again for a long time. And this is part of 343's strategy. By bringing an event for only a short period of time, it will get more active, more people playing it. If it was around forever, yes, people would play it a lot at the beginning, but then it would slowly even out with the Warzone and stuff like that, and actually probably drop off because of the loss of Rex. but because it's around for such a short period of time, 343 is making a large profit off of this. They are getting a lot of people to play it. A lot of people are losing Rex because of it, and a lot of people want more of those Rex. So yes, they could use their Rec points, but they may not have a lot of those Rec points, especially newer players or even higher levels, not like level hundreds plus, are still losing Rex that they might not have a lot of. And that will lead to microtransactions. People need these Rex to succeed. I know I kind of went in a few loops and tried to connect my theories, but this is a debated topic. I'm sure other people have thought the same thing as me. It seems so obvious now that I've played the game type a few times. I mean, I lost a ton of Rex. I tried to be conservative and it just didn't work. I was so eager to use these higher level Rex and then get killed instantly. I mean, even just walking across the battlefield, you'll see Prophet's Bane, Whisper of Truth, Chargers of Gavel, Nornfang just laying across everywhere. And that's nothing compared to normal Warzone. I mean, this is an insane game type. What's also appealing about this game type is that the games are much faster than Warzone, so you can get higher Rec points. And yes, you may be getting higher Rec points at the cost of those Recs that you use the Rec points to buy. So you're losing more than you are gaining. But I mean, I still enjoy the game type. When I'm playing now, I'm very much more conservative. I don't want to be using my Recs at a very high pace. Because I know I'm never going to spend money on this game. I'm never going to do it unless... No, probably never, actually. I was going to say if I wanted to gift a friend something, but then I realized that you can now do that with Rec points. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just a little theory of mine. 343 is using Warzone Turbo to lower our the amount of Recs we have, causing us to buy them with money. Because once we run out of Rec points, there's no other way to get that. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for just listening to me talk about this theory of mine. And it's a pretty I stand by it. I thought about this a long time, and I believe it is very much true. But thank you guys for listening. Please finish the video. Nothing really special happens, really. Just a normal gameplay. But, I mean, in this gameplay, you can see that I'm wrecking a lot of stuff. I'm dying pretty quickly and wrecking a lot of stuff. And this was one of my earlier games, so I wasn't really thinking at this point. But, so definitely check the description, for the links to the channels and the Reddit page and a bunch of other stuff to help support me, because, you know, that is, you don't get paid much from YouTube, that's for sure. And if you guys did stay around to the end of the video, I thank you guys so much. Please, please, please like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That would help me out a lot. And please comment below if you share a similar theory or if you disagree with mine. And yeah, that's it. And just last but not least, for all you guys that really stayed and listened to the end, I'm thinking about bringing some new stuff to my channel. I'll release it in a later video, but this is kind of like a sneak peek for those of you guys who really stayed around. I'm thinking about streaming every Sunday, but not every weekend, but not a Halo stream per se. I think I'll have different days for Halo streams. I'm thinking these weekend streams are going to be some PC games, if you know what I mean. Maybe some H1Z1 Battlegrounds. We'll see what's happening. But thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.